Hey, what's going on guys? This is Jing and this is episode 7 and today we will be playing with this 3.1 balloon cycle deck. This deck got a miner, balloon, bats, zap, mini P.E.K.K.A, fireball, mega minion and the ice golem. On offense, with this deck you are trying to make a combo with the balloon and the bats in a conjunction with the ice golem or the miner to tank for your push or the balloon. Try to never use the mini P.E.K.K.A or the mega minion on offense as these cards are only for defensive purpose. But however, if you ever make a huge potato elixir trade after a successfully defense, then feel free to counter push with mini P.E.K.K.A or mega minion by placing the balloon or the ice golem in front of them to make a deadly combo. Try to be always ready with your fireball and zap while making a push so you can use these spells to counter their counters to your balloon. For example, if they use your cannon to pull your balloon out every time, then use the fireball to destroy that cannon so your balloon can get to the tower faster. Or they gonna use minion hawk, then make a predictive fireball, or they're using the wizard or the musketeer, then fireball plus zap will settle that quick and easy. And for those who haven't unlocked the miner, the legendary card, then feel free to swap in this card, the common card Knight. This card provides more hit points comparing to the miner and it could survive longer for counter push and also provide great defensive mechanics. And now, I'm gonna teach you guys how to use this deck to counter each deck in the meta right now. But before that, I will just open replay right now so you guys won't feel boring hearing me talking. And now, if you're facing a big down deck with this balloon cycle deck, if they ever play their expensive tank behind the king tower like a golem, lava hound, P.E.K.K.A or even giants, just immediately push the other lane with your balloon bats push or an ice golem balloon push. Be mindful to never push in the lane that they are having a tank in. For an example, if their left tower is still having 1000 of hit points while their right tower is only have 800 hit points, while they just place that golem behind the king tower to the right lane, which is the lane that you're trying to push in, then just ignore that but just push the other lane, the left lane, with the more health tower with your balloon bats or ice golem balloon push. These are gonna allow them to split that push by maybe countering your push with electro, wizard or a mega minion or a baby dragon, as they will split that push, and by that time you can just ignore the left lane truth, which is electro, wizard or mega minion, because that is not gonna deal so much damage to your towers. Or maybe you can just counter something like an ice golem for a potato elixir trade, and you can now just focus on defense on the right lane of the golem. Unless the time is gonna run out or it is sudden death and you're just so desperate to get that tower, just push the same lane because they are not gonna have so much elixir to defend your balloon push if you are in that push. But if it is not almost the game, the time is still so much, a minute or 2 minutes, then it's still very risky, as if they counter your balloon push with a baby dragon, even if they lost the tower, the baby dragon is gonna support the full health golem to your lane, and that might cost your tower for sure because this deck don't have good defensive cards besides the mini P.E.K.K.A and a mega minion, and this might also cost you 2 towers or even getting 3 grounded. So remember to always pressure the other lane, not the same lane that they are pushing in, even if the lane that you are pushing in is the tower with the more health. Other than that, if you are facing a miner control deck with this balloon cycle deck, always save your mini P.E.K.K.A for their miner, because mini P.E.K.K.A is the best card in the game to counter the miner, as it can tank for the poison and it have a fast movement speed and it can rock out of the poison with almost half health remaining. Try to predict their miner placement so you can minimize the damage output of their miner. Try not to overreact with your offensive balloons because it will cost you when you're facing a miner control deck. If you overspend on offense, you are going to expect a miner poison right after that. So always ready your mini P.E.K.K.A for that. And also, after that mini P.E.K.K.A running out of the poison or after defending that miner, use your ice golem to tank for that mini P.E.K.K.A or use that mini P.E.K.K.A to tank for your balloon and make a balloon push with bats or whatever you have in your hand by that time, and ready your fireball or zap. And if you're facing a lockbait deck, always save your zap for the goblin barrel instead of the goblin gang or the princess or other bait cards they have. If you place perfect timing zap, it will only allow one of the goblin barrel to stab your tower once. In that case, you can just combination your zap with any cards to tank or to kill the last goblin so you can guarantee no damage on your tower. Of course, try to avoid using the fireball on your goblin barrel, but if you are still in a tight situation, fireball is still okay to counter your goblin barrel. If you're having a hard time against the big cards, then you can try to use your fireball on their princess if they place behind, so you're not gonna worry about that princess after that when it is going the bridge to chip your tower. On offense against a lockbait deck, you do not need to be worried about the goblin gang because there are only 2 spear goblins, which is not enough to kill your balloon before reaching the tower. You can combine that with the best behind the balloon with the balloon tanking for the best, so your best can clear out the spear goblins and also to bait out their princess and fireball their princess right away. Most lockbait players have the rocket or the infernal tower ready for your balloon. If they are using a rocket continuously for your balloon, try to outcycle that rocket because it is 6 elixir. It is probably 1 positive elixir if you're gonna use that to push. If you ever see someone place the infernal tower in the other lane, take advantage of that. Immediately place a balloon at the side tile while placing a back to support it so it can bypass and ignore that infernal tower while going straight to your tower. If they are using infernal tower to defend your balloon, try to use the best to distract the infernal tower and the fireball and the set to finish the infernal tower, and also to use your miner to tank for the tower so your balloon have more time to get to the tower and more health. And now, if you are facing a siege deck like a mortar deck or any expo deck, always save your ice golem to tank for the siege card, the mortar or the expo, then use your balloon to counter their mortar or their expo. After that, try to use your miner. If your balloon is still alive, use that to make a counter push since they just waste so much elixir placing their siege card 4 or 6 elixir on that. If you found your balloon having a hard time to get to your tower, no worries. This time you're gonna change the whole deck into a miner control deck. What I mean by is trying to use your balloon on defense while using your miner to cheat their tower on offense. Use your miner plus fireball to chip their tower away while using your ice golem mega minion and other cards, and also balloon importantly to counter their expo or mortar. And also sometimes you can just use your ice golem and your mini packer to tank it long enough for the expo and mortar to get to half health, and you can just use your fireball to fireball the tower and also the expo or the mortar. Try not to overreact with your miner when you are facing an expo player, because if you overreact with your miner and you are not fireballing that much value, they might punish you with an expo push after that. You are not having enough elixir to place the ice golem to tank for the expo or having your balloon in time to counter their expo. Other than that, if you are facing a hog cycle deck with this 3.1 balloon cycle deck, then always try to save a mini P.E.K.K.A for their hog rider. A mini P.E.K.K.A plus a Zap will finish, the hog rider is not gonna get any hits. If you place mini P.E.K.K.A in the best early enough, it is gonna counter the hog rider with 0 hits on the tower, and you can just counter push that after that with a balloon on the bridge while tanking off for the mini P.E.K.K.A and the bats. If they are using the nice golem to tank for hog rider, try to adjust your mini P.E.K.K.A placement to the side so the mini P.E.K.K.A is gonna hit the hog rider first instead of ice golem, so the mini P.E.K.K.A is gonna finish that hog rider first instead of ice golem, so the hog rider is not gonna deal so much damage on your tower. Try to counter push every time after using the mini P.E.K.K.A to counter their hog rider, but if you don't have enough elixir, then never mind, because they are still gonna counter, they are still gonna put their cards to counter your mini P.E.K.K.A after that, because the mini P.E.K.K.A is still having full health after that defending of a hog rider. And that's all the meta decks I'm gonna say about countering with this deck, and that is all I'm gonna talk about this deck. And now let's hop into the first match of the day. Okay, now we are now in a match against a level 10 mine starting hand with Mega Minion, Miner, Zap, and Ice Golem. I gotta start my Ice Golem at the back to see what he's gonna react next. He's not doing anything. Oh yes, he's gonna place his minions perfectly because I just placed my Mega Minion in the same lane. Now I'm gonna try to use my bats. Okay, he just got tons of damage over there. Gonna try to make a minor bats push right here and see how he's gonna do with that. Gonna use my knight to tank. That's not the efficient. Okay, he just used his zap over there, so I know. Okay, he just got use his arrows. That means he just out of spells right now. Gonna use the mini P.E.K.K.A to tank for my balloon and ready my fireball for anything gonna put right now. Gonna set that tombstone Nope, not gonna step that. Okay, my balloon hopefully is gonna reach. Yes, it's gonna reach. And gotta put a nice golem to tank for the minions. The reason I'm not using my mega minion to counter the minion because the mega minion is gonna be a waste and it is much more expensive compared to the ice golem. Okay, now always, by the way guys, always remember what their air counters are so you can make. Okay, now gonna use my balloon and the miner combo. He's low on elixir right now. His minion is not in rotation for sure. That Tom will just miss my balloon and that's gonna be a tower. Okay, now I'm gonna use my mini P.E.K.K.A to counter that knight. Those skeletons behind the knight is gonna be annoying, but my mini P.E.K.K.A is gonna tank for those skeletons for a while. My tower is chipping those skeletons away. My tower is still sting on 60,000, which is quite healthy right now. Okay, this guy's playing a balloon too. I'm gonna use my fireball to get rid of those minions, and now I can use my bats. Okay, a bat set by him. I'm gonna counter push with a mega minion and a mini P.E.K.K.A at the center. Okay, gonna zap that. My mini P.E.K.K.A is gonna hopefully kill that knight. No, it's not. Kill that 11 level knight. Level 11 knight, I mean. Now I'm gonna use my mega minion on this. Gonna do the same combo. Okay, this might get to the tower, but I don't have any air counters right now, so I'll play for him. But let me try the push. Gonna cycle my bats. Trying to cycle. Yes, he got his arrows in time. Okay. Gonna use a nice golem to tank for the king tower, so my balloon is able to get to the tower. My mini P.E.K.K.A is there. I'm gonna use my fireball on those minions, and it's gonna be a tower. Yes, good game for Nestoria Cazador from Tempuro. Timpuro, I mean. That's 30 trophies of Earth, and now let's move on to our next battle. Okay, the second match against JC for Latinos. A level 10, fine for me. Gonna start my ice golem at the back as always. He's gonna start with mini gonna counter the Horrider with my mini P.E.K.K.A and gonna use my miner to tank for the mini P.E.K.K.A. Is that Scarming Goblin game? Goblins? Nope. Yes, my mini P.E.K.K.A got one shot. My ice golem is gonna, the frost nova of my ice golem is gonna kill those bats, and now I'm gonna make a balloon bats. Oh no. Never mind, I'm still gonna make that push even though his Hog Rider is in the way. Okay, this guy got an executioner that's not gonna reach the tower. I don't do my mega minion, but that death bomb of my balloon did damage that executioner. Now his Hog Rider is out of rotation, so I don't need to worry about that. And now gonna use my ice golem to tank for the executioner. Gonna put my mini P.E.K.K.A at the back. Let's see how he's gonna do with that. He might rush the other lane with. Okay, now gonna use my balloon at the other side to split up his push hopefully. Okay, ice golem, come on ice golem, come on. Oh, not in time. Ice golem is not gonna be in time. But never mind, we still done a lot of damage to his left tower over there. Now we know he got Executioner, P.E.K.K.A and a Hog Rider deck. That's a off meta deck, but seems fine for me because he don't have that much of balloon counters. Gonna leak a few elixir over there because I wasn't paying to the chat just now. I didn't know the double elixir was here right now. Okay, now gonna use my best for his goblins. Gonna use my lightning, miss my miner, and then nice spirit is not gonna finish my balloon, and that's gonna be tower. Now kind of focus on defending. I don't think he have. Okay, he just used his lightning right there, so I'm gonna use my ice golem right here. A balloon and a miner in a position where the king tower is not able to hit my miner. The miner is gonna distract. My level 10 Zack is gonna finish those goblins and use my ice golem to kite that pack out to the other lane. Now I can just cycle my fireball. A minor fireball plus Zack is gonna finish that tower. Yes, that's gonna be a tower, and good game. Well played again, JC from Latinus, and that's gonna give us 30 trophies. Great. Not gonna complain about that. And guys, that's gonna do for our video today. Don't forget to leave a like down below, and also comment down below what decks do I feature in my next video. And also, a warm reminder to all my viewers and my subscribers, I will not upload any videos in the next month or next 3 weeks. About that time, I'm not gonna upload any video because I'm having some tough times in my real life right now. So stay tuned for my next video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more potatoes action. Thank you. Potato out.